Good morning, everybody. So obviously, the expansion that they've been teased was finally announced yesterday, and I'm really excited about that. And I've been wanting to go back to playing this game forever, but I was actually waiting for it to be slightly more, topical, and now it is again. So, nice. I decided to just start my file completely over since I'm streaming on Twitch now and not YouTube. And the last part of the VOD where I actually beat Hiket got eaten by Twitch because I didn't download it in time. Always download your VODs. Good morning, King Dre. How's it going? Just getting a stream in before work. It's gonna be another long day. Let's see. That was my off-stream file. That was the one that I was streaming, so I'm gonna start a new one. You don't want to be at work right now? Yeah. Let's see. Quick start? No. Permadeath mode? No. Penitence mode? No. Tempting, but no. Send you back home, please. I can't, I'm sorry. Also, let me know if the game is, like, way louder than me, please. I've been having some issues balancing my audio. Let's go. It's a little loud? Okay. Let's see. Turn that down. Because then I don't want it to be too quiet either, because the soundtrack in this game is excellent. Alright, let's see. Of course, this is a terrible place to determine that, because it's just ambient noises and birds. Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity, and the old faith shall be preserved. Hi Ryu, how's it going? I'm fucking dead. This is such a great intro. I love it. Come closer. Fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Absolutely. Wise choice. Take the red crown, which I once wore. With it, you shall command the loyalty of followers and strike fear into the hearts of our enemies. Return to the land of the living, start a cult in my name, and begin recruiting followers. Once you have done so, you will see me again. Now go. Let's go! Yeah, I'm totally just borrowing this. You can have this back later. I never noticed these four don't actually attack. You shall live. Tell my legend. Gotta get back into the swing of this. It's been months. right, there's no point to breaking up the resources in this tutorial because you don't actually collect anything from it. Fear not, I am Ratau. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the Old Faith and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Right. I'm not actually gaining resources. There's no reason to do that. So much of that is just muscle memory. A single coin you shouldn't have. Oh, I hate the bats. Hang on, what difficulty am I on? Oh, none. It's the tutorial, there is no difficulty, got it. Yeah, I'm super excited for the new update. I never actually finished the Relics of the Old Faith, like with getting everybody resurrected. I think as far as I got was getting Calamar as a follower, and I never got Shimura. And then I started over because I was streaming it, and now I'm starting over again because I'm streaming it on a different platform with a better model and a better computer. Ow. Oh, that's right, you're immortal in the tutorial. Ads, I really need to set those on a timer so I control when they happen. I think Taiga told me, in order to get ads not to start immediately at the beginning of the stream, it has to be like 3 minutes per hour, which seems like a lot, but... It's a chicken! We have reached safety, but look ahead, another poor soul about to be sacrificed. Rescue them, and they would have no choice but to join your new cult. O mighty bishops of the Old Faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? That's right, this was only 2 waves because it's the first one. Hell yeah. Follower awaits indoctrination. Welcome back from ads, Ryu. Anyway, I was saying, I'm really excited about the update. You've reached safety. You have done well. The red crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It'll take you to a temple that has fallen to ruin. There you'll be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. Heretics defeated. And I got $7 whole. 4. Dollars, gold dollars. Medium. I'm going with medium because easy is not challenging enough, and hard, it doesn't really make it... It doesn't increase the skill that you need to beat it, it just kinda makes everything harder to kill. hallowed ground, which was once mine, is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to collect lumber or stone. I'm going to get the Twitch integration set up with this so that, like, people can actually join in as, like, NPCs if they want to. But I'm not really sure how to do that, and I don't have a lot of time today, so I'm just starting out with the game as normal. Okay, first of all, your name is Nugget. Ooh, I've got some unlocked already. Yeah. As is fine. Okay, let's see. Germaphobe. Lose 10 faith when falling ill, and lose negative 5 faith when a follower is sacrificed. Okay, understandable. I don't know if I'll be doing sacrifices this run or not. It does make it harder. Get wood. By your hand, our cult will grow powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat, gather the necessary resources, and build a cooking fire. Fire. Where should I put it? Probably right near the exit is where I normally put it. That way I could just get back and feed everybody. Now we must build a shrine, but first we'll need more followers and more gold, both of which can be found while crusading through the lands of the Old Faith. Our mutual benefactor, the one who waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the Old Faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds him to the realm beyond. We have conjured openings to their realms. It is your task to track them down and slay them so that he may be freed. Now go. There you shall find gold and willing recruits, and for those who are not willing, convert them by force. Let's go. Darkwood, only level we can go to right now. Gwimbly, my cat, is doing a lot better. He's not limping as much, he's been eating and drinking water, and we've been giving him his meds, so he should recover just fine. Can I not collect resources yet besides food? I can't. Good. Entering the lands of the Bishop Leshy. Those who do not follow the ways of the Old Faith will be destroyed. What happened to Gwimbly? That's the thing, he gets sick sometimes because he has an immune disorder, but the vet was thinking that he hurt his leg somehow. I mean, does climb up on stuff when we're not here, and sometimes he will get his claws stuck in things, so it's possible that he may have, like, sprained it. The weird thing is that I don't know how that happened. But he's doing good. He's in good spirits. Clownic. He was a rescue that we found outside. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one that waits below. So the card showed to me once, many lifetimes ago, or has that yet to be? I have always drawn your cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards, and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. Your deck decides your fate. You may find more upon your crusades, and I will draw from them. Look upon it now. That's a lot. The fates have spoken. Who will listen? At my old place where I was renting a room, he basically just showed up in the yard, and I thought he must belong to somebody because of how friendly he was. And for the longest time, we just put food out for him, but he kept on getting into fights with other cats, and he would get, like, beat up and stuff. He hasn't been outside recently, though. He's an indoor cat. You have a cat that you adopted from outdoors as well? Yeah, the cat distribution system is hard at work. What's your cat's name? I don't think I can collect bones yet, though. I think I can just collect grass. Food. Actually, rocks might have been better. We only have 2 mouths to feed. Or we're going to. You adopted Floki from the outside, and then you have Freya and Leo. That's cool. Hi, library! Good morning! Everybody, this is Library. She's also a VTuber. Definitely check out her channel and drop her a follow. I don't have stream elements or, Nightbot, so I can't really do an official shout-out. You're welcome. How can this be? You were put to the blade, Lamb, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me, unrepentant. The crown, his power, could it be? But I am stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Rude. Squirrel! 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 Got it. Tell me, Lamb, do you believe destiny immutable? Attack speed. Apparently this is a duck. Like, canonically, it's a duck. I didn't even realize they were birds. Right? They don't look like it. I think it makes sense, but you would not have said duck, right? I think Leshy is some kind of a bagworm. You've come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours? I give myself to the cause, O mighty leader. By the blood of the great ones, destroy the Red Crown. Good thing I don't need to do a no-hit run like in Gungeon. And there he goes. Convert. Please spare me. Convert me to your cult and I will follow your teachings faithfully. The bishop's disciples really aren't ride or die. In fact, they're like the diametric opposite of ride or die. They're ride or, oh god, please don't kill me, I'll do whatever you say. Leshy is based off a Slavic forest spirit, you believe? Oh yeah, I've heard that that's where the name comes from. Follower form, lumber, stone. Well, this is mostly cosmetic, but it is good to have. I think I'll go with lumber for now. What's over here? That's... okay, that's the exit. Would have been nice. Was it necessary, though? Recycle. So how is everybody doing this morning? I'm pretty good. Not sure what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I'm going the wrong way. I need to look at the mini-map. I keep forgetting it's up in the top right. I have coffee, though. That's very nice. You're doing good? Took some Midol and I'm drinking water? Ah, I see. I see. Work is quiet today, so you can't complain. Just tired because you need to get used to waking up early again. Yeah. It sucks when your schedule changes and then your sleep schedule, like, doesn't. Like yesterday, I woke up at 5 a.m. Today, I was planning on waking up at 6 a.m. And that's the time that I set my alarm for, but because I was up at 5 yesterday, my brain is just like, oh hey, it's 5 a.m., it's time to be awake now. Just pain today? Sorry about that. I'm relieved to see you made it safely, and you have not returned alone. You have convinced more to join our faithful flock. Let us indoctrinate this new convert so we may continue. Okay, that's that one. At one point, he just hands you a person, and I don't know where he gets them from. Amdusias is keeping his name and all his details because he's a lore character. Germaphobe, strong constitution, and polyamorous. Okay. Kind of a useless trait to have at this stage in the game because he's going to be dead from old age long before I unlock marriage. Okay, the other one's collecting trees. I'll have him collect stone. Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you require a shrine. Ah. Praise be, your followers can now worship you. Here's a new follower, that's the one. Assign them to worship at a shrine, then collect the devotion of your followers that your followers generate at the shrine to unlock something. I wasn't... Oh, it's a yellow cat! Fleshy's not gonna be here for a while. Thamur. Bug. Cat. What should I make this one? Gorilla. I think that's a butterfly. Fish. Rat. Shark. Llama. Moose. Narwhal. Monkey. Turtle. Tapir. Bee. Mark, this is great news. We can be bees. You'll live like a bee. Variant. Nah, as is fine. Gullible. 15% easier to level up, and terrified of death. Good to know. Worship. I'm in a bit of pain myself. I did something to my left hand, like the day before yesterday. I woke up and it was kind of cramped. And then when I was at work, I accidentally smacked it into a tote full of items, and, like, that messed it up even more. It's not that bad, though. It just hurts when I, like, flex my fingers into a fist. I almost tried to kill those birds on reflex, despite the fact that I can't on the cult grounds. Nobody's hungry, that's good. Can I eat this? No, that's a perk that I haven't unlocked yet. I think this game is a really fun mix of genres. I think it's really sad that the composer for this game passed away. I don't really know all the details, but I remember hearing the news, and the guy wasn't really all that old or anything, so it was pretty shocking. Temple. First thing I have to unlock. Sleeping bags. Next priority. 5 stone, okay? Ratau is a pretty interesting character lore-wise. Not so much for, like, who he is, but for what he implies. Because, like, the whole thing is that there's, like, a prophecy that a lamb is supposed to be the one to free the Narinder, the one who waits, the former god of death, from his imprisonment. But Ratau was the bearer of the red crown before you, it seems like. And he's not a lamb, so why did he have it at all? And why does he not have it at the start of the game? That should be enough. Yeah. I just needed 5. Where should I put the temple? I think down there, but I need to clear some space for it. I'm not going to be legalizing cannibalism with this run, at least not right away, just because grass is way easier to find than people meat. So it's not really morally, it's more of like a logical thing. Yeah. The temple is the center of your cult. From there, you will preach sermons to grow stronger and perform rituals to mold the fragile minds of your followers. You are responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your word. Show them that you are their great leader and preach a sermon from within your temple. Alright. Can I unlock a thing? I can. Permanently gain half a heart. That's all I can do for now. No donation box yet either. You were amazing to behold, a natural leader. I see why you were chosen. When you said, "Bah," man, I really felt that. If you are to guide your cult, you will need to declare doctrine so that they might obey you. Return to the lands of the old faith and seek out commandment stone fragments. Gonna leave them food so they don't get mad. I don't think it spoils if you leave it on the ground too long. At least I hope it doesn't. Also, this is an wait. This is an eyesore. I'm chopping it down the rest of the way. Why is Faith not very... Oh, wait a minute. They need beds. Can I make those yet? Or do I need to unlock those? Yeah, you know what? Everybody go worship until I can make beds for you. should put this soundtrack on my work playlist. I've got, like, 10 hours to kill. Like, the night shifts are technically better to work financially because it's longer than the day shifts by about... It's like, it's 10 hours and 30 minutes as opposed to just 10 straight hours. But the way the quarters are broken up is really annoying. In a long day shift, typically you have, like, 3 2-hour quarters and 1 3-hour quarter. But when you do, the way I'm doing it is I have an afternoon shift combined with an early night shift. So the first quarter that I work is 12:30 to 3:30, 3 straight hours, no break. And then it's 3:45 to 6 o'clock where I get my meal break, and then it's from 6:30 to 9:30, 3 hours again with no break. How long is this gonna take? Wait a minute. I'm dumb. I forgot how it worked. I forgot how it worked. I forgot. Okay, sleeping bags. Need to make 3 of these. Nobody snores, so we're just gonna put them all over here for now. Yeah. And then you go back to chopping wood. I wish there was a way to quickly assign everybody from a menu instead of walking up to them individually. Where did Amdusius go? There he is. Yep, that's what I thought. Gotta keep things hygienic, which is gonna be a challenge until I unlock outhouses, but it's better to keep an eye on that so it doesn't get out of hand while I'm gone. 4, 5, 6. Okay, time to go. Don't burn anything down while I'm gone, or I will be legalizing cannibalism. Okay, the axe. I used to really not like the axe, but it's not that bad. Especially once you unlock the heavy attack, so I don't have those unlocked yet, but... Bird, 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 bird. Ah, too slow. Hi. So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your lies and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what an unworthy bearer it has. They're not a bear, they're a lamb. Dumbass Leshy can't even identify animals. Can't he see? It is nighttime. Clearing resources with this is pretty fast, though. I will give it that. Can I... Okay. The hitbox is a little tricky, though. Tarot card. Lend yourself to the draw of a card. I want to get, like, hanging things like that for my ceiling in real life. I think they look really cool. 10% chance of negating damage, or double the health when healing. I don't have healing yet, so 10%. Man, look at all these bones that I can't collect because I haven't unlocked the things that require them. I wish they would let me store up a surplus. I know I'm gonna need those. Oh, curses. The one who waits is pleased with your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. Now I gotta remember to actually use these, because they're very useful, and I always forget and just spam the melee weapons. Enemies you slay will now drop fervor. Collect this to replenish your curses. Ooh, meat. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right, these are bodies. Very cool. Okay, let's see. Dungeon floor, dungeon floor. That one. Going to be going into the boss fight with less upgrades, but I am getting more resources and another follower. So replacing this weapon might be a good idea. The axe without heavy attacks is extremely mid. It's basically just a slower version of the sword. Doggo. The worm is hungry, it feeds, it partakes of our flesh. But what is the price for safety? For that, we gladly give it all we have. Doggo. I'm probably not gonna leave it as a doggo. Boss floor. Let's see, the first one is Amdusius, then there's... I want to say Anguirus, but that is not a bishop... That's not a follower of Bishop Leshy, that is a kaiju from the Godzilla franchise, so I don't know what boss it's gonna be. I don't remember. Nice statue. Mind if I destroy it? Haru! So you can tell by the fact that this character has an X'd out crown that he used to be a god of some kind, but was one of the ones that was displaced when the bishops moved in and kind of basically made everybody quit or die. Eons agone, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon? Alas, 'tis the nature of beasts to forget and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhap they left, mayhap they slept, mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, molded this world to meet them and theirs. 'Twere a land of many gods once, hundreds, now. First doctrine, let's go. Yeah. It's not letting me pick up the grass, I'm gonna leave. Ooh, armor heart. Curse. Oh, right, I forgot I have that. I literally said I gotta remember to use that, and I haven't used it once since the tutorial screen. When hit down to 1 heart, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. 10% crit. Torture crit. I really like it when games do that thing where they'll invent just like a nonsense language for the characters to babble in. Like, this game does that. What other games do that? Well, it's not exactly the same thing, but the only example that I can think of is Chaos language from the Nier franchise. Gotta lock in. Okay. I have that. Why do I keep thinking X is dodge roll? What muscle memory am I carrying that over from? Is it Dead Cells? No, it's not. Is it? No, it's Monster Hunter. That's what it is. I feel like some games struggle to pull off having the characters babble instead of actually speaking. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another example of that, though, but I'm drawing blanks. I think there's the Albed language in Final Fantasy X, which is a weird example of that, because they just kind of shuffled all the letters around and called it a different language. But all the vowels stayed the same. So you end up with weird stuff like the French word for yes, meaning you. Or the vowels didn't stay the same in the Albed language. The vowels all had to be switched out with other vowels. Otherwise, it wouldn't be pronounceable at all. Gold, berry seeds. We don't have farm plots yet. Lumber. I don't think gold nuggets are particularly useful at this point in the game either, but that is a lot of them. Huh. Lumber, I guess, is the safest bet. Did I... Yeah, I explored the whole map. Let's go. I'm trying to think of an example of another game that does that, though. Because in Nier, if you look up Song of the Ancients or any of the songs with lyrics, What's up, boss? Very good, my vessel. It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I will be watching your every move. Don't disappoint me. But anyway, the lyrics to all those songs, I thought it was just, like, in Japanese, and then I listened to it more and I realized, wait a minute, no, maybe that's French? And it turns out it's just a completely made-up language. Why isn't this one sleeping in a bed? What do you mean, unavailable? Oh, right, I can catch these. Not what I wanted to do. It despawned. Yuck, this place is gross. If you don't clean this up, someone will get sick. Oh, no. Oh, no! Faith is low. Room upgrade. Okay, hygiene levels are back at 100. Very good. Body pit or farm plot? Farm plot for now. I think we're a ways off from anybody dying. Oh, Midna from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess is another example of that. She's also the only character in that game with a voice at all. Like, the other characters have voice acting, but they just kind of make noises. Ooh. Provides no bonuses, provides no bonuses, provides no bonuses. Goat. Do I wanna? Maybe. What does this one look like? Hang on, let me check this out. That's my drip. Pretty cool. New doctrine. Okay, that's the only one. I forgot I don't get a choice for the first one. Not enough bones. I can collect bones now, though. Already did that. Preaching sermons, performing rituals, and providing for the needs of your followers will keep their faith high. The bones of your enemies are required to perform such rituals. Destroy their skeletons to gather their bones. Return to the old faith, gather bones from fallen enemies, recruit more followers, and then perform a ritual here in the temple. This one, what's this look like? Ooh, that's fancy. I like that one. Yeah. Don't need another bed. Wait, yeah, I do. I need 2 more of those. Hang on a second. Okay, choose form. What do I want this one to be? Tapir. I guess I'm gonna go with a llama, and I'm gonna name it Carl. Carl, that kills people! Hang on, what color was that llama in that short? Pulling out my phone. Great, got it. Thank you. No hat. That's pretty close. All poops are golden. That's actually a really useful trait for them to have. They're gonna be a moneymaker. Sickly. Okay. Probably heavy metal poisoning, honestly, given that combination of traits. Worship. And I gotta build another bed. Sickly but golden pooper, exactly. Weird combination of traits. I'm not gonna question it, though. Because that's a really, really good trait to have this early in the game. Valifar, that's his name. Gain 10 faith when falling ill, and ignore dissenters when they preach. That's a super good combination. Can I give them gifts and stuff yet? I cannot. Okay. Oh, we're low on food. Oh, no. Oh, no. I gotta do something about that immediately. You did it? Truly you are without flaw, I am grateful. I don't remember what you asked me. Oh, cleaning, right. I'm going to get food. Nobody die while I'm gone. Oh, it's the dagger. It's not the worst weapon to have without pre-heavy attacks, but it's not great. Like the axe, though, it's really hard to kill stuff in a timely manner, so I'm not getting a lot of meat from this one. And I can't seem to collect grass yet, or can I? Am I gaining grass from this? A bit, okay. Do you believe this to be immutable? Damages everything on screen when hit, or consume 25% less fervor. I'll use this one, and then I'll try to actually remember to use curses. Wait, what does this one do? Okay, it's another targeted one. I do not like the dagger. What do you want? So it is true, the red crown sits upon the brow of another. But how? We did everything we could to... It matters not. We need not bother Shimura with this. Deal with it, brother. As you command, my sister. Wait a minute, I'm dumb. I literally said I was gonna use curses, and then I forgot again. Out of fervor. Give me your bones. I need them more than you. Got it. 10% chance of gaining an armor heart when killing an enemy. Good to have. Armored heart. Let's go. Okay, new follower, but we're already having food issues. Question mark. I am curious about question mark. Yeah, follower it is. Oh, it's one of these boys, okay. Well, no fighting necessary. Why is he so mad? They're all dead. Oh lord, how could I? Again? Do you see it in me, the darkness in my soul? I absolve you. Join me. Thank you. Okay, cool. Just a second, Haru. I'll be with you in a moment. This is very important. Okay. Hapeless Leshy, the youngest of the five. 'Twas his eyes he lost. Temperamental Heket, with her throat cut neat. Neat? That is not a neat cut. Cowardly Calamar's ears torn from his head. And Shimura, once the brightest of the five, till their skull was split. See no evil, speak not, hear nothing, think none. The one who waits made it so. I guess this floor... I want to get a better weapon. And there might be more food. Fuck your statue. Does that one just stay in the middle? Okay, fireball upgrade. Recycle. Tarot card. Chests drop food, not gold. That's actually a really good one to have, considering that I'm having food issues. Fervor. about that thing almost. I don't know what it is. You can't kill it. It seems to be alive, and it disappears when the room is cleared. Necklace, nice. I feel like there should have been dialogue or something there, right? Did I interrupt a cutscene? Stonehenge, who made it? Me? Question mark? Bert. Nope. Bert. Got it. The birds give you T-bone steaks. How could I forget? Hell yeah, lots of bones, lots of bones. They aren't using them anymore. Forgot about those. Okay, I remember there's trap floors. I could play Hades now too if I wanted to. That reminds me. I was only really good at using the bow though in that game. This is not a great room layout. I do not like this. Wait a minute, I'm dumb again. I gotta remember to use the curses. Especially when I have a weapon I don't like. Deals poison damage to enemies when struck. Very good. Squirrels, apparently, in some parks, have been observed to be hunting and eating meat. Concerning, no? Totally not a sign of the end times or anything. I'm joking. I don't really believe that it's the end times. The world isn't gonna end. Poison is very nice. I forgot to use... Don't be under me, don't be under me, he's under me. Am I actually gonna lose to this one? don't have a crafting station yet. Can I... hang on a minute. Stone is what I'm low on. Good on food, though, which is what I came here for mostly, so rocks. I am in pain. Nice. Sup, bitch? Do not make the mistake of becoming the servant of your followers. They are for you to use to your advantage. Their faith is a resource. Spend it as you would gold, for you can always regain their trust with a well-placed gesture of kindness. Let it empower you. Give it your license to do unspeakable things. Bend them to your will. I grant you the power to read their feeble little minds. Alright. Exploit your followers, says the dude that I'm currently following. Yeah, that twist is really obvious in retrospect. Why isn't this one sleeping in his bed? Nugget, what the hell? It won't let me assign him to this bed, because he's already assigned to it. He's just not using it. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Okay, so it's a cow. Cynical, 15% harder to level up. Well, I named the chicken Nugget. Therefore... T-Bone. Wait a minute, we don't have enough beds. Oh, they're gonna... this is gonna take a faith hit. Assign that one to that bed. Maybe that'll fix the problem of the chicken not using theirs. Wait, it's... is it bugged out? Does it think that it's sleeping in a bed? Because I unassigned his bed and he woke up. Okay, I see. For Nugget and for the boss... Don't mind me just hammering the ground 3 feet away from your sleeping face. We'll never find out if Nugget figures out where his bed is. Barbados. Ooh, good traits on this one. On recruiting, this follower will immediately gain 10 faith. Gullible, 15% easier to level up. Yay! Ideal. I guess worship. What do you want, chicken? Leader, if we want to survive, we're going to need to start farming some food. Right, farm plots. That's unlocked. Farming bundle. Yeah, that's for the best. It's still gonna be a while before I have to worry about bodies. Ideally. I hope. I gotta make food. Get rid of the crappy ingredients first, and some of the good ones. How many followers do I have? 7. Okay. Nice. Now that'll take a million years. Farmer stations allows followers to water nearby crops. Okay, let's put that near where the food goes. Now I can make some farm plots. I think I need grass for that, and that's about it. Maybe also money. Oh, sermon. Duh. Can't forget that. That's very important. You're all doing great. Keep up the good work, and hopefully, maybe someday you'll figure out how to clean your own poop so I don't have to do it. Main weapons, no. Curse of the... Well, I don't really use curses, though. I should change that, though, so I'm gonna get the curses. This totally isn't a waste of valuable lumber. Indoctrinating followers is well and good, but there is so much more you can take from them. Give them gifts, complete quests, and perform blessings for them, and you will increase their loyalty to you. Once they are totally loyal to you, they will give you everything they own. Watch as I show you. You, follower, come back in here. Increase a follower's loyalty to level them up, and they will reward you with devotion and a commandment stone fragment. Okay. Now I can hand out those necklaces. I have much to teach you, but I am old now and grow weary. Come visit me at my home, and I will show you how to harness the power of the Red Crown. And gambling. Mostly gambling. Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, I have work, but that's at noon. It's 7:37 where I am right now. I'm not even going to respond to that. Okay, it was funny. Yeah, it was funny. Also slightly off-putting. Hang on, that one's way closer to being broken up all the way. Let me... Great leader, the cult is growing by the day. It is time you give it a name. Now this is funny, because the one who waits, Narinder, asks you to start a cult in his name, right? But at this point in the game, you don't know that his name is Narinder. And also, if you try to make it called the cult of the one who waits, literally doesn't fit in the amount of allotted characters. I thought about making that a comic one time. Like, where Narinder is just like, I told you to start a cult in my name, why is it called the Cult of the Lamb? It's just like, there wasn't enough room on the sign. Okay, I am going to name this... what am I going to call the cult? Clues Galaxy? Nah. I gotta go back to my roots. What my very first save file was named. Funky Town. I'm not going to Ara Ara. Funky Town. That has a nice ring to it. Yes, Funky Town. It's where everybody wants to go. Okay. Thoughts. Germaphobe, strong constitution. Who was it that had really good traits? That one's good. Where's the one that literally shits gold? You. To increase loyalty, follower will harvest bonus resources. Generate devotion faster. I guess bonus resources. And you. Oh, blessing. Okay. Random topic, though. How do people actually afford kids in this economy? That's the neat part. They don't. Not that one. That one gets nothing. Nugget. Paste. You might have one just to carry on the family name. I could see that. I don't know. Like, I was like an accident baby. My mom was 40 when she had me, and she was also taking the birth control pill. So, like, she thought I was menopaused. Yeah, of course I was. All the best people were. But anyway, hell yeah! She did her best, though, but there just, like, was absolutely no, like, real financial support growing up. I didn't really ever have a stable living situation. It's a nightmare. I could never, ever bring someone into the world like that. And even if you do, like, have a secure, like, living situation and your finances are solid, then you're still, like... By making something exist, you're condemning it to be aware of the fact that one day it won't exist. Like, in order to feel joy, you also have to experience suffering. It's just, it's a really... Life is a very heavy and terrifying thing that I would not choose to inflict upon another being. And then there's the fact that I'd be completely responsible for it, and, like, I can barely be responsible for myself, right? Welcome to therapy? No, this is not... I'm just talking about my beliefs. I am not a registered therapist. Do not tell people that I am. Source, trust me, bro. I mean, I've thought about actually, like, getting therapy or counseling, but the issue is that a lot of it these days is a racket. Like, because people want to hold on to clients, and typically the way to hold on to clients isn't to tell them what they need to hear, it's to tell them what they want to hear. So you have a lot of people going to therapy and just getting validated and not really, like, being forced to examine, like, problematic things about themselves to grow from them. Which is understandable. Like, I have a really, really hard time telling people things that I know they don't want to hear, or giving people bad news, but I try to overcome that, because what ends up happening is that you just inevitably, if you just keep on not speaking up when you're, like, uncomfortable or, like, upset, then you just end up walking on eggshells forever, and you feel like you can never really be genuine, and, like, at some point you don't even know who you are anymore. Your last therapist ran from you, so you gave up on it? Damn, that's rough. Was it... Did they just, like, go to a different place, or... That was... That was you recently, actually? I think self-help books, if you can't find a therapist that works for you, are really good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Physically, that's kind of alarming. You mean they moved, or you mean they got up and sprinted out of the room while you were speaking to them? Called you a psychopath and never spoke to you again. That's not a very good therapist. I feel like when you've identified that somebody is that severely neurodivergent, you should be, helping them? That's kind of alarming. Some people aren't cut out for being therapists, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good therapist. Like, if you don't want to deal with people who might say things that would disturb you, then why are you a therapist? Okay, bed is broken. It's so hard to find good, like, help professionally nowadays. Not even just in therapy, like, dentistry, medically. They have doctors using AI algorithms now to, like, help diagnose people, and it's making them worse at their jobs, surprising absolutely no one. Like, ugh. Like, I need to go to a dentist to get some work done. Because I've got this tooth that had a filling, and the filling came out, and now I really want the tooth pulled. You finally found a good dentist, now you need to find a doctor. That's good. Good dentists, I think, are the hardest to find. But then again, I don't know. That's just what I've personally struggled with the most. Like, and the... so about this filling that I have, though, to go on a brief tangent about the weirdest trip to the dentist that I ever had. So, I didn't actually need this filling. This was a really shady dentist. Like, they basically looked at my teeth when I was, like, 13, 14. They told me that I needed 6 fillings and scheduled me for an appointment for one of them. And then my mom got really mad at me because, oh my god, how could you need 6 fillings? And, like, yeah, how could I? Suspicious, right? Okay, did I do a sermon? I think I just did. Yeah, I literally just did. I cannot talk and do things at the same time. Anyway, so I went there for the appointment to get the fillings that I supposedly needed, and they sat me in a back room. I was sitting there by myself for like 4 hours. I assumed that they just had patients ahead of me that needed to be seen more than I did, probably because those people actually had things wrong with their teeth, and I was just some extra side money. But, I was in this room by myself. They came back and shot me up with Novocaine, and then I sat there long enough that it completely wore off, and there was nothing for me to do, really. There was nothing for me to do. So they put a movie on TV, and this movie was Selena, starring Jennifer Lopez, which is a based on a true story biopic about a Latina idol named Selena, who was very tragically, like, killed at, like, the height of her career. The funny thing is that I saw this movie with no sound on because the TV didn't have sound and no subtitles. So I'm sitting there in a dentist chair for hours watching the movie Selena with no subtitles and no sound, just inferring the plot details from the visuals alone. And, you know, to the director's credit and the director of photography's credit, it was an extremely easy story to follow without being able to hear or read any of the dialogue. So, probably a well-made movie. I was in the hospital for 2 days yesterday, the day before, to see a dentist, and you still never got to see one. They just gave you meds and sent you home. You went to 3 different medical centers, and they don't hand dentist either. Only one of the centers had a dentist that comes in only on Wednesday morning, and I have to be there before 7 a.m. if I want to see them. Boom paragraph. That's crazy. So, eventually, after like 4 hours of just sitting back there, they gave me the fillings, and then they said, we'll schedule you for the next ones. And then they never scheduled me for the next ones, probably because they realized I didn't actually need them. I don't know. So then, it's all fine and good, and then about 10 years later, I'm at work, and I'm eating a Cliff Bar, and suddenly, I bite down on it, and it's a really bad bite, and there's just like this sharp stabbing pain in my tooth. Oh yeah, my filling came out. Knuckle bones. The AI's really dumb. It should have put those in the same column like this. Then again, this one might be rigged. In fact, I think this is rigged. See that 2? You don't have it anymore. Oh, he could have screwed me over right there if he wanted to. You know, it kind of fell out over time. Like, it would feel really weird over the years. Like, not exactly painful, but uncomfortable. And eventually it just kind of, like, came out, yeah. See, because metal fillings aren't meant to be permanent. And the metal that they use will expand and contract when exposed to cold and heat. Oh, I should have put that in the middle. I got distracted. Oh, no! I should have put that on the left. Never mind. Ratau heard me talking shit. This is a problem. God damn. Rematch. So now there's like an extra gap in the side of my tooth and I always have to like clean it. It's really annoying. I hate it. The medical world has always been a bad experience for you? Yeah. Same, kind of. Like, I'm not anti-medicine or anything like that, but I think we really need to reform the way that healthcare is done in this country. Like, it's all privatized and for profit, and, like, doctors don't have enough time to really address the needs of their patients, the ones that are actually trying to, and who aren't just trying to get paid. Yeah. Well, that's good. I've heard some good things about naturopathy. Okay, back to the cult grounds. You think we need to start punishing bad doctors or training them better? You have a lot of issues with constant pain, but haven't found a doctor who will look at it. Oh, that's the worst! If there isn't a... what the... If there isn't, like, a neat and tidy explanation for why you're in pain, they'll just point at whatever they think is obvious or assume that you're just seeking medication and send you away. It's so messed up. They really need more oversight. Stone candle lamp. Ooh, that's pretty. Cthulhu! Let's go! Well, thank you for not offering, I guess, King Dre. I live in a legal state, though. I could get that if I wanted to. I need more food. Holy shit, they're hungry. Okay, Grassy gruel, right. I forgot that's a thing now. Am I out of grass? I am out of grass! Okay, hunger's gone up a bit. That should tide them over. I need to go on a quick run. I'm here to kill you. Finally, let us end this. I'll be waiting you in the temple. Come, witness my true power. You missed? You missed drinking? Well, it's probably good that you're not. Like, it's better not to be. Sometimes it's texting. Tempting. Okay. So, sometimes the beer itself is texting me. You up? From Miller. Sorry, not to laugh at, I think it's really good that you haven't had a drop in years, though. That's, that's really commendable and respectable. Okay, good. I'm glad that you found that funny and not insensitive. Lend yourself to the draw of a card. Okay, that enemy is poisoned. If I hit it, it'll drop a pool of acid. Fortunately, they give you a grace period, so you're not just immediately poisoned the second that you step into the acid pool. Ooh, Fornius. But also I need food. But Fornius might have food. But that's definitely food. Question mark it is. What the hell are you? Oh, this is canon? I thought Mach was somebody's OC. Peace be with you, Crusader. I seek only the truth and the light, but I may be of service to you. I can increase the loyalty of any follower you choose. This one. Wait, is there a catch? My work is done. This fool would follow you into the deepest darkness from whence no one returns. Food, 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 food. Damn it, I lost so much of those birds. The sword's really better for that. Do you need this? I can't destroy it. You're safe for now. fish. Hey, kiddo, keep your eyes off my fishies. There ain't enough for the both of us. The best fishing can be found at the Pilgrim's Passage. Where's that, you say? Let me show you. Alternate method for finding food, and also money because the cat god will pay top dollar for the fish. See, now get out of here. Yes. Alright, kinda getting the hang of the knife. What was that? That sounded like a sound effect that played early. Oh, there he is. I was wondering why the big one hadn't despawned, because I thought I killed everything in the room. Reveal the map. Reveal the map. Your persistence is beginning to annoy me, little lamb. You may think yourself clever. You may think yourself righteous in your service to him, but you should not be so trusting of the chained one. Oh well, it's too late for talk. One such as you deserves no absolution. This will not end well for you. To use those curses. Oh, shit. Oh, I have level 4 stuff. This is level 5 stuff, but for some reason this is worse. Weird. Recycle. Hay flooring. I don't really use the flooring tiles for anything. Oh boy, we're fighting Leshy. Oh shit, we're fighting Leshy. Very real chance I'm going to not survive. I don't think I've died yet though, so... You know, if you don't count the whole Decapitation intro thing. That reminds me, Brutal Legend is another game that I want to play now that I can stream, like, heavier stuff. Stupid bat. Fervor or Armored Heart? Fervor or Armored... You know what? Fervor is probably better for the boss fight. Then again, my health is a little low, but that's my own fault. I have no one to blame but myself. Yeah, why is this sword not as good as this knife? It doesn't make any sense. Blazing beacon. Interesting decorations. I'm not sure what kind of theme I want. Probably gonna use a mix of the stuff from Silk Cradle and, what is the water level called? I want to say the Underdeep, but I know that's wrong. No, because Underdark is from Duviri, right? I don't know. There's so many terms from different games and stuff, they all kind of blend together. I'm gonna drink some more coffee. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Oh, I have 2 hearts. Yeah, I'm super gonna die. Hey, do you mind if I... Aw. I was hoping I could go around and get all the resources before the cutscene. I grow tired of you, little lamb. Time to put an end to this frivolous masquerade. You shouldn't have. If I make him land on the worm, will it take damage? Oh no, that was dumb. Why was I trying to trick shot it? I'm already struggling as it is. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Jupe, sorry you couldn't watch. Your tablet was charging and you were watching Squishy. You will watch after shopping. Okay, have fun shopping, or good luck shopping. Hell yeah! Let's go, no deaths! Despite lack of trying on their part. Not for lack of trying on their part, I should say. Whew! A trophy for killing Leshy. I earned that shit. This is the first time I've ever gone in, first time, and beaten Leshy without dying. Horse. Oh boy. Leshy fell before you like a grain of sand before a tidal wave. What is a shepherd without a flock? What is a fish with no eyes? A fish. I like that joke. Hey guys, check out this thing I found. Isn't it neat? I'm making a stew. Oh, everybody hungry. One person wanted a grass meal specifically. Everybody else is getting meat broth. We celebrating. How many followers do I have? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a bit much, but there's gonna be extra. Okay, the cow specifically wanted to eat grass, which is a funny coincidence. I knew you could do it, says the cow. I knew you could put grass in a bowl and feed it to me. You're truly divine. Only a divine being could make a salad. Wait, why is the hygiene so low? Holy shit. Literally. See this right here? This is why Carl the llama is going to live forever. Okay, I got level 2. Body pit. Hang on, I don't have time set to pause while I'm on crusades, do I? Sometimes settings get erased. No, don't put it on hard mode. Vibration, tutorials, language, control prompts, follower names, aim sensitivity, invert aim, graphics, accessibility. Text scale, animated text, lighting effects, dithering fade distance, dyslexic fonts, numbers as Roman numerals, high contrast text, show build mode filter. I can't... numbers as Roman numerals is an accessibility thing now, huh? It used to be they were used all the time in, like, nerdy stuff just because it looked cool. I blame Final Fantasy for the reason why anybody knows what Roman numerals are anymore. Because that's the only reason why I know them. Welcome back. Turn off auto crafting. One of the beds is broken. Okay, what should I unlock next? Missionary, that's pretty useful. Yeah, alright. Demon Summoning Circle, very good. Like the religious type of missionary, King Dre, get your head out of the gutter. Stone Mine, can't, out of inspiration. You don't know what I'm on about? Okay. Oh my god, best viewers on stream, boo! Wow! He has been exterminated. Where the mod's at for real? Well, the only person that I have modded is my buddy Taiga, and he's probably either asleep or at work right now. Unless... Nope, he's not currently streaming as far as I can tell. Sleeping on the job, damn. I don't really need mods, honestly. I don't really have a big enough audience to really have to deal with anything that I would need a person besides me to, like, ban the bot. You'll send in your resume to be mod. Well, maybe if it ever becomes necessary. What's the next order of business? I know I should probably have enough followers to unlock the next biome with Heket. Oh god, I'm gonna have to start dealing with people starving. Because Leshy's the tutorial boss. He doesn't really do anything to screw up your ability to manage your cult. Heket, on the other hand, since you killed Leshy, is actively vengeful and will use her power as the goddess of famine to starve out your cult. Actually, followers themselves will water these. I just have to plant them. Hello. Leader, it would be so oh, here we go, this quest line. It would be so funny if we pulled some hilarious pranks on Mark. They're a real picky eater, so let's make them eat poop. Okay. Wait, who the fuck is Mark? We don't have a Mark. Oh, yeah, we do. I forgot about the bee that I named Mark. I thought we had a spy. I'm sorry, Mark. I forgot you existed, and I'm even more sorry for what I'm about to do to you. It's Mark from accounting. Okay, what to unlock with the God Heart is the question. Resurrection? No. Once per crusade, eat food to receive a heart that'll vary depending on what is eaten. You can give yourself a diseased heart like that, which is really good, but I think you need follower meat for that. Omnipresence, return instantly whilst on a crusade. This will count as a fail, they don't tell you that. Receive a diseased heart at the beginning of each crusade run. Yeah, I'm going with that one. Okay, sustenance, afterlife, work and worship, possessions. Sustenance, the fast... Okay, Heket is coming up. The faster I unlock grass meals, the better. Also, I cannot words right now. Also, the feasting ritual is good to unlock because, you'll be able to feed everybody and get the hunger meter back all the way up, and it'll only cost you bones, which you normally can't eat anyway. Clear that notification. Do I have enough beds for the amount of followers that I currently have? 7 followers, 7 beds, good. It looks like more than that when they're all standing in a group together, but I am bad at math. More advanced shelters, offering statues, body pits, stocks. Scarecrow, very useful. Prison. Mark ended up not being a spy, but that might become an issue in the future. All right, I have so much stuff to build now. Missionary station, put it right next to the exits. Make Mark eat a bowl of poop is still something that I have to do. Okay. One. Is he gonna eat it automatically? He's eating it automatically. Mark, no! Mark, this is terrible news. Minus 20. But, okay, wait, it's minus 20 for doing that, but it's minus 25 for not? That's not even worth it. Now he's mad at me. That's gross, Mark. Where's the person who asked me to do that? Do I not gain anything from doing that? Oh, there you are. Ah, damn birds. I should have invested in the Scarecrow. Haha, oh leader, you're so funny. We're so lucky to have a leader with such a great sense of humor. wait, so that was a net gain of absolutely nothing. Except for Mark is mad at me now. That questline won't end there, either. I might have to kill Nugget. I might have to. Visit the Pilgrim's Passage. Actually, let me send somebody out. Net +0. Low level, not leveled up. Not leveled up. Wait, I have necklaces I can give out. I gotta bless them too. I forgot to bless them. Be blessed. I totally forgot that raising their faith was important. It's good that you can get them like this when they're standing in groups and you don't have to do it individually. Net +0. Gained. Mark anger. Mark, I made a steak. A steak? Yes. Right. Not you. This one's good. I'm going to give you a present. It is a muffin. And a necklace. Increases their loyalty. The follower will live twice as long. Okay, no. That you're getting a flower necklace. And you... I'm going to remove this necklace. And I'm going to give you a better necklace. Okay, I picked it back up. It's hard to tell. I guess I can... Well, he's level 2. Level are you? Level 2. Hey, Mark. No hard feelings, huh? This process looks so it is a little bit overwhelming if you're not used to it. You basically just gotta do stuff for them to level them up individually. I have a thing I can unlock. Okay, better beds. No, Scarecrow. Scarecrow. Food is going to be very important. Demon Summoning Circle. I'll put that next to the missionary station. Water that one. It's outside of the radius of the farm, I think. I don't know how I managed that. Edit buildings. Move. Yeah. Scarecrow. Kind of bullshit, right? There's no way to really place this so that every single farm plot is not I need a minimum of 2. I guess that's the most... This is the most effective... No. The way to get it to have the most effective range is if it's physically inside the farm. Ooh, wait, that accounts for everything. Let me move that one. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Yeah. Yeah, the actual life sim part, like, management is a little overwhelming if you're not used to it. It's pretty simple, though. You basically just have to account for the fact that they need food. You have to account for the fact that the grounds need to not be covered in shit. You have to account for just their general faith levels, like remember to bless them, remember to give them presents if you have them, prioritize the followers with good traits, and kind of just use the ones with bad traits as spare bodies. So I'm gonna use the gold fertilizer. Oh, cool, because I used it, I don't have to, select it, because there's only one type to use now. So I can just button mash. I'm gonna collect these things. No, they ran away! What do you mean there's not enough beds? Oh, it broke. Yes, T-Bone? There are some folks who are starving and have no place to call home. We must let them join? Okay. Speaking of starving, how much food do we have? We're pretty good on that for now. I should build a set... Wait a minute. Seed silo. Okay, they'll automatically farm. I can only build one bed and I have 2 people that I need to recruit. I think I could just leave them. Oh, the cat is up. I'm gonna have to give him his antibiotics. Ooh, rainbow shit. Okay, I will be right back. I gotta deal with that. Quimbly, good boy. Okay, be right back. I am back. The cat has received his medicine. He was a very good boy. He didn't even run and hide under the bed afterwards, so I think he's getting used to it. WB? He has some kind of a foot injury, according to the vet. And also, they think he might have a bit of a respiratory infection because he has feline HIV, so he's kind of prone to infections. So I gave him antibiotics and painkillers. Basically, I just had to fill up a little syringe and, like, wait for him to eat something because the antibiotics have to be taken with food. Wait for him to finish eating. And then I had to kind of hold his mouth open and squirt the syringe in his little mouth. Which, he's being surprisingly good about it. He's not really struggling. I think he understands that it's good for him, even though it's uncomfortable. Ooh, can I do a new doctrine? I cannot. Already preached today. Perfect. Oh, welcome back. Thank you. I wasn't sure what that stood for. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beds. That's right, I'm missing resources for 1. Am I missing money or lumber? It's lumber. Wembley, what's the matter? Hang on, I think he might be having trouble finding his water. I moved it right next to him, but now he's looking at where it was like he's confused as to why it's not there. Despite the fact that I moved it 1 foot from its original position. Wembley, like this. Wembley, you cannot be this dumb, buddy. Okay. Back again for real. You were gonna make such a bad joke. What's the joke? Bad jokes can be funny. Your cat does the same. She won't eat or drink unless it's in this one spot, and if it's not there, she's not eating or drinking it. Yeah, I don't... Why are they so dumb? Why are they so dumb? Have I already blessed them today? I have not. Now, you can't interrupt their conversation or they'll get mad at you. Okay. Naturally obedient, unlawful. I finished my coffee. Good lord. Yeah, no. That's a bit much. Cthulhu. Your name is Sprinkles.
Shalom Kalambai. Ah.
Name Hungy. Night Owl, sickly.
Ah.
Stop starving.
Shalom Bankai.
All right. Who am I gonna send away? You're gonna go hide in the corner? Okay, have fun. Hasn't leveled up. Is a low level. Pretty high rate of success, though. Not Carl, he's too valuable. Mark isn't doing anything. Meat. Deposit seeds in here, so they will plant them. And demon summoning. Attacks closest enemy every few seconds. Better health drops. Better explosion damage. More starting hearts. More explosion damage. Yeah, I think this one. Perfect. That's temporary. He'll be back as a follower after I come back from a, dungeon run. I forgot about all the free resources here. Hang on, did I unmute my mic? I did, good. Always good to be always good to check. You never know. What? Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Shouldn't there be music playing here? I feel like there should be noise. Well, look what the tide dragged in. What are you just standing there for? Think I'm gonna fish for you? I'm not one of your mindless acolytes. Ooh, that's a big one. Lobster! Not so useless after all. Listen, perhaps we could help one another. I happen to have caught some extremely valuable treasures in my time. Things that fish like me, or that a fisherman like me has no use for. But to you, well, you look like you like valuable things. This guy has a fake nose and mustache glued to the side of his face, I think. Below the waves lurk some of the hardest to catch beasts that ever lived, and I've been trying for years. If you can snag them, these treasures are yours. Catch me a crab, a lobster, an octopus, and a squid. Take this as a gesture of good faith between two non-fish friends. There really should be sound here. Maybe I need to go talk to the people in the lighthouse. Who dares enter our sacred house of light? Apologies, it's just that the lighthouse is getting dimmer no matter how hard we worship, and the ships keep sinking on the rocks. No ships means no new pilgrims to walk the sacred path. If only our leader was here, she would know what to do. We have not seen her since she went for a walk on the pier late one night. We begged her not to go. We all know of the teeth in the darkness, but she would not listen. Now we have no choice but to pray until the lighthouse is lit once more. All hail the mighty lights! Have any of you tried lighting it? Our prayers have been answered! Thank you, O Bright One, for sending this lamb to save us. Now the pilgrims will return to our shores. For restoring the light, we pledge ourselves to you. We are your unworthy servants, mighty lamb. We will pray to you and your great light on this shrine. Please bathe in our adoration. Forgive us, light. Show yourself, light. Their voices are really funny. I like that, it's funny. Also, I thought Clownek's shoe was supposed to be back here somewhere. Okay, I gotta go back and check on those guys, but also, I do need food for them. Now there's music, okay. It's like the same fishing mechanics as Stardew Valley, but not as, tricky. Ooh. Follower form. I thought I already had that one. Come on. Hey, Jupes, how's it going? I'm just fishing. I'm doing okay. Just streaming a bit before I have to go to work. It's another long one, 12:30 to 11:15 p.m. Pay's good, though, so I can't complain too much. Mostly, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be listening to while I'm there, because I have 10 entire hours to kill. And if I listen to too much of the same stuff, like the same type of content over and over again, then the time stops passing faster and just seems to drag on more. So I need to kind of like mix and match with like music and streams and like, I don't know, film and game reviews. deep dives, just sort of whatever shows up on my recommended page that I find interesting. Comic dubs. Funky Town. Play one SP circuit and the time will fly by. What's... Oh, is that an Ume Musume thing? I don't play, that. It looks interesting, though. I mean, everybody else is playing it. And, like, it must be fun, because so many people are, who, like, have completely different interests all seem to be, like, way into it. Steel Path? Oh! Yeah, that's not really... That's not really something that I can do at work. No fun. Hashtag no fun at work. I mean, not no fun at work. They do let us listen to stuff, which is more than you get at most jobs, but... I don't think they would approve of me bringing my entire, like, expensive gaming PC to my job and setting it up, sitting down at my workstation, and playing Steel Path. Hey, your numbers are looking pretty low this quarter. What's going on? You having station issues? No. I'm fighting the Jackal on Steel Path, and it's really difficult, Mr. Manager. Okay, security. I've been there for, like, years now, and I still don't know what my manager's name is. They keep changing because I'm on a flexible schedule, and I don't have, like, a static one. You can imagine that meeting at corporate? Yeah. A memo goes out to all the other employees that they're not allowed to bring computers to work and play video games when they're supposed to be working, and everybody's just like, what? Of course not. Who would do that? Because whenever you see, like, a disclaimer or an alert like that, or everybody's suddenly reminded of a rule that already existed, it's because somebody broke that rule, and somebody higher up told the people in the middle to make sure that all the people on the bottom know what the rule is, so that it doesn't happen again. Like, this one time, so I heard you were playing this thing called Warframe on work hours. Like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like one time, we had this meeting about, like, safety at the workplace, but it wasn't really about, like, safe working practices. That was hilarious. Make Mark eat a bowl of poop again. No, fuck you. Fish stew, fish meal, berries... But it wasn't, like, about safe work practices. The meeting was just about, like, if you see violence at the workplace, and then it listed several examples of violence at the workplace. For example, employee A is fired. Employee A then returns to work despite being fired and tries to attack their manager with a hammer. This is an example of workplace violence that you can identify, and if you see something, you should tell somebody. Another example is if a fight breaks out in the parking lot. And I just remember standing there, like, what the yeah, okay, if I witness actual violent crimes, I should tell somebody about it? You don't say. But, and then at the end they were like, any questions? And I wanted to ask, yeah, was there an incident that happened that prompted this meeting? And, I didn't ask that, because that's not the kind of question that you should ask, but I was thinking it. The meeting people would ask, why have you not played with us? Why have you not added us on Warframe? I've been a tier 1 subscriber for several months. You don't even know my name. The managers at my job were parish social. That'd be a fucking nightmare. Cannibal? No. Grass eater? Yes. Perfect. I am ready to go to Anura. Anchor Deep! That's the name of the place where Calamar lives. I couldn't remember that earlier. It was bothering me. I guess Bane weapons. Welcome back, Ryu. How's it going? Clear that notification. You're gonna eat grass and you're gonna like it. I woke everyone up. What do you mean? It's... Oh! When did it become nighttime? Weber! Okay, this guy is very cool, he's very important, and he is not getting resurrected until I have a gold necklace for him, because I want him to live forever. Just like Sozo. Ooh, refinery. Yeah, that's gonna be important. So you were farming Void Cascade without us. We are very disappointed in you. Here we are like family. We share resource boosters. Did you even press F to thank? I'm sorry, but this reflects badly on your performance. Oh god, no. Oh boy, dissenter, huh? Good thing I preempted this. I don't have enough lumber. Fuck! Oh shit, faith is super low. I'm gonna... What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Sermon... Stop being mad at me. This is a great place to live, and you are all bitches. Rituals. Okay. You know what? People are hungry. People are tired. How about feast? We're having chicken. Looks at Nugget. Okay, low on bones. I gotta put Nugget in prison. How much lumber do I need? I have 6. I think I need considerably more than 6. Eight. Perfect. Thank you, Sprinkles. You're a lifesaver. 13. Glowing fertilizer. There's 2 broken beds. That's not good for the faith. Okay, do I have enough lumber to build prison now? What am I missing? I'm missing 7. Okay, tricky spot to be in. Nugget is dissenting. Oh no. Yeah, Faith got a little low. Ratau, do you have trees? Ratau, they're mad at me. They yelled at me. Trees. Trees. I need trees. I can't go on a whole ass dungeon run. Ugh. Ratau, help, they Angie. I didn't even do anything. I woke them up one time. Hello.
Dalam kampanye na shalom kampanye na
Very good. Go sleep. Blessings. Blessing. Please tell me that didn't count as interrupting their conversation. Good. You are a problem. The Eepee shall become the Angie when awoken. Okay, in my defense, it wasn't nighttime when I started that sermon. It rolled over to nighttime like as soon as I went indoors, and it doesn't tell you. Okay, like it or not, I'm gonna have to go on a quick run just for some lumber. They're just feisty. I wish I could just buy lumber.
dalam kampanye.
The base is an eyesore. We need beauty to celebrate your glory. Let's build decorations in your honor. Accept. Is that timed? That is timed. What the okay, lumber. They're just silly little guys. They're just silly little guys. Let me in. Let me in! Onwards. Silly but feisty. Claws, I guess that's alright. Divine Blast, okay, that's an AoE. Entering the lands of the Bishop Hiket, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Snail? 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 What? Snail? I don't know what those are for. Claws aren't that good either before heavy attacks. Why am I getting snail shells? I want lumber. Oh, this is a bad combination of things in this room. Give me lumber or give me death. It'd be kind of funny, because I don't know what the snail shells are, but I keep collecting them anyway. It would be funny if a game like this had a resource where you just have to, like, kill something small and defenseless for that resource, but it doesn't really become... It's not apparent what that is, so it's totally optional whether or not you collect it. And then at the end, if you have, like, a bunch of them, they're just like, oh, you killed those things? There was no good reason to do that. Why'd you do that? Why do you have them with you? Like, just sort of an Undertale-esque thing that makes you sort of question, like, game mechanics plus world building and also the consequences of your own action. I think that'd be funny. Like, am I on the money? Is there actually nothing to do with the snail shells and I'm killing them for no reason? Cloudette, give me lumber! So far, but I'm not really trying. You know, I should be trying harder. I forgot that I'm still gonna have to deal with a boss at the end of this, because I didn't pick the option that lets me go home whenever I want. Neither one of these is lumber. Oh my. There's a follower form that you unlock specifically by being a jerk to this guy. I don't want to do it though. Menticide mushroom. Pumpkin. Man, I don't want to attack them, but later. I am trying to complete this. Means I gotta sell out Ratau. I don't wanna, but I gotta. Yeah, claws are not great for heavy attacks. Have you tried just putting a leash on the bishops? I mean, that was an option, maybe? Shimura? Anyway. Gotta go focus on work. See ya, peeps. Okay, King Dre, have a good day at work. Good luck. Pathetic, sniveling, vile puppet to the Red Crown, you have felled the youngest of us. We are the bishops of the old faith. We protect against heresy such as yours. We are the guardians of the true word, and we shall now not tolerate such blasphemy. Your sins are many, and for that your loyal followers must suffer. They shall starve. Where am I, leader? Jeez, she sucked the calories right out of him. That's why she's so obese. Bye. Flaming Shot 5 or Hounds of Fate 4. Shoots multiple... that one. Have I gotten a single piece of wood since I started this run? Because I don't think I have. Also, why do the mushrooms have people in them? Anyway. Your kitty is stealing your fingers. What? Don't let your cat steal your fingers. Oh boy. I may be a bit overpowered. I may be slightly overpowered. just sit there on the ground and think about what you did, I'm going to be harvesting the bones of your... children? Question mark? They did kind of spawn them out of eggs. Your kitty screamed at you until you gave her head pats and belly rubs. That's adorable. Also, shit, no lumber. Pumpkin seeds at least. Maybe more trees will have grown. I am terrified to see what kind of state the cult is in with that dissenter back there. You love her though, so it's excusable? Yeah. Cats be like that. Hey, Narinder. You see me here in chains, reduced to nothing, but it has not always been thus. I was bound to this wretched place by the bishops of the old faith. They betrayed me and left me to rot. I did nothing wrong, and they betrayed me for no reason. Each of the 4 chains that bind me are guarded by one of the bishops. Destroy the bishop and you break the chain. Break all 4 and I will be freed. I gave you life anew, vessel, and now you must repay the debt. You know what must be done. To defeat the bishops, you will need to become stronger. Sacrifice a follower to absorb more power. This will aid you in your quest to free me. I kinda wanna not do that, though. I kinda wanna see what happens if you don't. I know it makes the game harder, and I do have a dissenter back at my base that's basically screaming at me indirectly, not through his words, but through his actions, that I should murder him, but... You... Faith actually isn't that low. No, it's leaving. Okay, hang on. Oh, you little bitch. Well... We need a lumberyard and a stone mine? Yeah, that's becoming apparent. Too late, we can't sacrifice Nugget. Nugget has escaped. At least they didn't take the... Wait a minute, holy shit, Faith... How popular was Nugget? How integral to my operation was he that him leaving caused Faith to dip that low? I got it. Yay! Firefly. Nugget, you will soon be... Nugget will soon be nommed. Only if they show up in a dungeon. Otherwise, I think they're off scot-free. At least they didn't steal anything when they went. Attitudes on these people. At least I don't need to build a new bed now. Look at the positives. I didn't get any lumber that entire dungeon run. Not a single log. Can't do any rituals. they're not all glaring at me, so that's a good thing. You go to sleep. Blessing. Blessing. Indoctrinate. Petable. 15% easier to level up. Alright, Guisan is a good boy. 10 farms. Because Nugget left and that was their job. Also, pet. Bless. Gift. Have necklace. What if you nom me? I don't know. You'd probably get some crazy alien virus because I'm covered in space bacteria. Nope, no nomming, not allowed. Well, some people are allowed, but, At least Faith is back in a good spot. I think those two are both... No, that one's exhausted because I used him on a crusade. Not on a crusade. Yeah, I did. And then who should I send to go find stuff? I think lumber. We definitely need more of that. Can't be him. He's exhausted. You have a high chance of living. Oh, right, I'm supposed to be building decorations, too. Shit. Okay, let's build a lumberyard. Can followers nom-starve? No. I will become Space Hulk. Cult followers? Like in the game? No. I like the way that dude talks. Oh. Yes, I can smell some tasty critters near. It says here there's enough for you and enough for me. Don't let your followers wander away. You never know who might be nearby and hungry. I'm sorry, I can't afford another mouth to feed right now. Wait, I don't want to go to Anura. I gotta go back to Darkwood. I need more lumber. Eat Nugget. I can't eat Nugget! Nugget left. Nugget is gone. Do not start a cult. Do not start a cult in my name. Please do not. The winds of change blow. Dost thou sense it? Around us the world creaks and turns. Afore it stood immobile. Motionless centuries grow rust. Now Leshy has fallen, and hereupon the inhabitants of this land begin their fight anew to presume power. Ye shall not find them so easily detached again. We'll start 2 instead. Yep, this is going to be more difficult. I might actually die. You're in charge of what? Okay, this is happening totally without any oversight from me, and it is fully your choice to do this. Therefore, I am not legally responsible for anything that may or may not happen as a result. Hear that? Twitch lawyers? Armor Heart, it is nighttime. Headcanon, the real reason that Nugget started dissenting and eventually left is they learned what their name meant. And they found it disrespectful. Oh shit, that's a ranged AoE. I have taken so much damage. They realized they were nothing but a cheap joke! No, cheap, because they're like a bird. I thought you did that on purpose. That's great. I keep on missing Fornius because she's nowhere near resources that I need. Ugh, this way. Ritu. My love took my heart to the sea. The sea, she took my heart to the sea. 'Tis where my heart will be in her bed at the bottom of the sea. Welcome, Crusader. Take a moment to join me in my search. I look for the heart that once beat in my chest, that is until it was taken by her. I have been sitting here for so many years, even her face has faded from my mind, yet I keep searching, always searching. I have a dozen hearts, you see, but none of them are mine. They're yours if you wish to have them, Crusader. They are worthless to me. I care only for the heart that was once mine, so that I might look upon her face one last time. Sigh. Recharging. Oh no! Sleeping bag has collapsed. The flock is ready for another sermon. The sound is icky. Yeah. I think the grossest sound effect that I've heard in a video game was the other day I was at work and Chappie was streaming. I guess there's like this fan-made parody of the Chipper and Sons Lumber Company that Scott Cawthon made before FNAF, that like the designs in that game were so creepy people said they looked like possessed animatronics. So he was like, possessed animatronics, you say? And then he donated a bunch of money to bad people, and now I fucking can't enjoy any of his shit. Anyway, the point is that in that game, there was a sausage man who you feed stuff to, and the sound effect for this character eating was so real and gross. Like, it sounded like they gave a dog a peanut butter sandwich and put, like, an ASMR mic right next to it to record the sound effect. Trashy streaming now? You wait though? Ah, okay. Well, I'm probably gonna wrap it up after this run, so we'll raid out to her. Oh no, Chappie's also streaming! Oh no, what do I do? I'll probably leave it up to a vote. Alright, I'm gonna fight the witness at the end of this. Roll a D2, flip a coin. I'll probably put it to a vote. Say a random number between 1 and 20. Also ads. Harvest. Sneaking cards, give me that. Ooh, yes. This run's gonna be over quickly. Welcome back, Ryu. Why ads now? Acquired a lamb flag statue. Very nice. I like how mad they look when they're flipping through the book. Even number for one and uneven for the other. Cowards can't stop me! Nope. Yes. comes speed. This is a very good run. This is a very, very good run. Look at my health bar. Oh, yeah. There's no way I can lose. Joke's on you, I had a diseased heart. Got a lot of bones. And they keep giving me more, they're so generous. Bring your boss back. I need to throw something at them. Thank you. I'm gonna take you to Funky Town. Lumber. Thank you. And Witness Eye. I can continue onward? Okay. So inadvisable, but cool. Heretics defeated, and I still haven't died. Vessel, do you not worship me? Do you not give offerings in the hopes of gaining my favor? When you return to your cult, you shall find a new offering chest. There you can provide offerings that I, in my generosity, shall turn to gold so that you might strengthen the cult. I am not easily satisfied. You will pay top dollar for salmon, sir. The same gift offered too frequently will cause the price to be lowered. Yet fear not, over time it will grow in value once more. Give me proper tribute and you will be rewarded. Is Wiggly better now? I mean, he's recovering. He's doing a little better. He's not limping as much. He's eating his food. He's drinking his water. He's taking his medicine and he's not complaining about it. I think he knows that it's helpful. Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on him, though, but I'm gonna be at work for 10 hours today, so... Yeah, we got lumber! Let's go! Spider... They're stealing my stuff. Have I given Narinder head pats so he feels better? I can't reach. Oh, why are they angry now? What did I do? You ingrates. Oh, is that a dissenter? Okay. I see how it is. Jail! Jail for 1 trillion years! That's right, I'm gonna give you a gold necklace, just so you can stay in jail forever. Or until you learn your lesson, whichever happens first. Helped follower. Re-educate. What is that noise I'm hearing? Oh, it's the tree. Narinder's belly is closer, so it's an easier target for pats and rubs. True. And he can't hit you with the death claws for touching his tummy because his hands are chained up. You make a compelling point. Lumberyard and a stone mine. And another bed. Lumberyard. It's good to put the lumberyard and the quarry right next to where they sleep. That way, it doesn't take them a lot of time between going to work and going to bed. Therefore, there's more time to harvest more resources. Also, a refinery is probably going to be important. And I haven't unlocked the quarry yet. Just a bit more faith. You. You live here now. What? Germaphobe, naturally obedient, sloth. Okay. Read mind. weapon mastery? Heavy attacks, yes, let's go! Heavy attacks are great. Awesome. Where's the faith at? I think it's... Yeah, it's full again. Good. Good, good. Get some pumpkin seeds, some berries. Camellias aren't really important until I get the med tent. Blessing. Barbados has some pretty good traits. Yeah, all positives. Have a necklace. Stone mine. Oh shit, I forgot about the decorations. It's about to run out of time. I do love lanterns. Yeah. Aesthetic. One out of... Yeah, right? It looks really cool. I've always... Oh no, I ran out of time! I was right there, damn it, I'm right at the finish line. Now I've built this statue for no reason other than vanity. It is a pretty sick statue, though. Leader, I'm in love, but T-Bone doesn't know I exist. Would you gather 10 flowers for me from Darkwood so that I might woo them? Okay. That's also time sensitive. And then... Okay, somebody in this group hasn't been blessed yet. You. Yeah, I gotta get flowers, and it is time sensitive. You. Oops, I don't want to wake that guy up. Okay, and I think this is a good place to wrap up for today. Did he just break out of jail? You little shit! No available prisons. I know, I see that. Hey, get back there. Nice try. Nice try, buddy. Can't re-educate him again today. I've already done that today. Good. Then yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap up. Oy. Got some time to rest before work. Gotta finally eat breakfast, because I still haven't done that. Okay, let's see who is live right now. Okay, so what would we rather watch? We have... Okay, guys, Minecraft or Dead by Daylight? Vote now. If nobody votes, then I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna flip a coin. I do not have a coin. Okay. Coin. You vote for the coin? Thank you, that's very, very helpful in making me decide. Let's see. Banking cards, insurance cards, federal ID. Old insurance cards that I'm not sure if I should be keeping them or not. I don't have any coins in my wallet. Yep. I have a D4. You can flip the coin? Nah, it's cool. I have a D4. Bop. You're feeding your kitty Merlin? I can't believe Merlin the Arthurian wizard is real and you're feeding him to your cat. I know your cat's name is Merlin. I'm just messing with you. At least I hope your cat's name is Merlin, because otherwise that first thing that I said is true, and that'd be crazy. Okay, so if this D4 lands between 1 and 2, we're gonna raid out to Dead by Daylight. If this D4 lands between 3 and 4, we're gonna raid out to Minecraft. Merlin the Wizard, no! 3, that's Minecraft. Alright. Arthurian wizards are great food. To trashy we go, yeah. Alright, everybody have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you are, and I will see you tomorrow, maybe? Maybe. Alright. Stay safe, everybody. Oh yeah, raid message is all hail Princess Trashy. She likes it when people say that. Bye!